Yeah, what's good, yo? I ain't gonna lie, I just hit my back, yo. Like, subscribe, share the video, man. Comment below, man. It's Kid Cudi, man. Listen, he's back. He's back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to Cleveland, Ohio. I am Marquis, aka Cevere, Cincerely Yours from Boston, Mass. We're going to Cleveland, Ohio to go visit Kid Cudi. The album's called Free. And I know Kid Cudi fans are cutting up right now. They're probably like burning down malls, freaking like just blasting this album to the top of the, radius, right? Shout out to Kid Cudi, man. Great artist. We do and we did miss you, man. So Kid Cudi Free, August 22nd, 2025, 40 minutes. This album's fire, man. I've been listening to it, man. I've been listening to it over and over and over. So shout out to Kid Cudi. Album of the year contender for sure. But what category is Kid Cudi? Is Kid Cudi rap? Is Kid Cudi rap? So I mean, I would probably lean more towards Kid Cudi being a rapper. He's more of a musician and artist. But where do I put this album? Album of the year contender, Kid Cudi. What's your favorite songs? Put it in the comments below. Again, like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. Support Kid Cudi. Support the music. You know what I'm saying? Support his music, man. All right, so let's talk about, we break down each record song by song on this channel, man. Number one is Echoes of the Present. Feels epic, feels vivid. Feels like a hit show on HBO or something, like one of those 50 Cent shows. It sounds like a show, the music, right? The music sounds mysterious as well, right? And the song echoes pure Kid Cudi, uncut. Kid Cudi sounds free on here. Sound like you got no worries, no worries about a thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be alright. Number two is Neverland. R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. Every time you hear Neverland, you're gonna think of Michael Jackson, but Neverland. It feels and sounds like Kid Cudi is free of drama. He writes and creates these records bigger than him, right? Tip the scales, man, to Kid Cudi's favor. Number three is Mr. Miracle, a glimpse of Ozzy Osbourne in Kid Cudi's vocal, but it works. R.I.P. to the legend Ozzy Osbourne. It does sound like he got a little bit of, of that, Ozzy in him. This rock star is a rap miracle, though. Kid Cudi is back. Kid Cudi is back, y'all. He's back. Putting out hits, putting out great music. As such. Number four is Opiate. I believe it's the drug he's talking about. I'm 100% tapped back into this creative and talented individual, Kid Cudi. He just, melts into the music. Like, he's really in tune with the production, and I just love the way he infuses into the music. Number five is Deep Diving. Kid Cudi is deep diving into his emotions over this calming track. It feels like Mr. Cudi is back in his bag. Listen, it feels like Kid Cudi never left. It just feels like a Kid Cudi album. It just feels so good. Like I said, I know Kid Cudi fans are ecstatic. I know they're bouncing off the walls. And I just realized I'm a music critic, and I love my job. And listening to albums is such, like Kid Cudi, and having a history, and you get to speak about who he was in the past, and who he is now, and how he's speaking about the future. It feels good to break down music and kind of listen to these artists, these creative artists, not just any artists. And I'm not calling everybody an artist. There's a lot of rappers out there. This guy's more than a rapper. Number six is The Truman Show. Oh man, I love that movie. You feel the bass on this joint. You're gonna feel the paint gonna be dripping off the cars. The music is a show. Kid Cudi is a show. It begs the question, though. This song begs the question: are we our own show? Am I the Cevere show? Am I being watched? Am I really being bugged or tapped? Is it that serious? The Cevere show, right? Um, this song rocks though. It does rock, man. Got that feeling. It gets me in that mood. Number 7 is some Submarine. He's having fun. It sounds like he's having fun on these records. Take a mushroom. I'm not telling you to take no drugs. I'm just saying take a mushroom and listen to the Yellow Submarine by the Beatles, and then come back and listen to this actual song, Submarine. If you're gonna take mushrooms, do it safely, microdose, or find experts before you do it. But I hear, passion. I hear music that we can dance to. Music we can play out loud. With your hairbrush or a pen. As a microphone, grab something, right? You grab a microphone if you have a microphone, right? But we're singing our favorite records, our favorite songs from our favorite artists, and you would do something with a Kid Cudi record like this. You would grab something and just sing, right? Number 8 is Ashes. God created humanity from earth, dust, and that all people will eventually return to it. Ashes to ashes, dust to us, dust. That theory. I love this record. It gets a little soft and a little gentle with this. This record. It brings the album. It's like a up and down stock market album. I ain't got the fast pace, slows down a little bit, brings it back up. Number 9, he brings it back up. Love the guitar on this one, right? From ashes to the grave. Kid Cudi absorbs life back into his soul. These rock records, fit Kid Cudi's voice box so well. He's a rock star. He's a rap star. Like, he's a star, man. Number 10, Past Life. Known for his introspective lyrics, genre blending sound, and profound influence on modern rap and alternative music. He explores themes of depression, loneliness, alienation, substance abuse, and mental health. Get help, please, if you need it. If you're listening to Kid Cudi music, hopefully you listen to it as a fan and you're not too absorbed in the music. If you are, get help. Go talk to people. Suicide hotline, all that. He blends, singing with rapping and rock, often using catchy melodies. Kid Cudi has his own, section of music, like he's his own genre of music. What do you guys think about the album cover? I love the album cover. What do you think about it? It's unique. Number 11, let's get back to the album. Picnic in Paris. Love the title. Slow or fast-paced, Kid Cudi keeps up with the pack of racers. No matter if he's doing long distance or fast, he's keeping up with the pace. Music is rap romance, and how much do you enjoy his melodies, man? I think that's a big draw to Kid Cudi, his melody, the way he connects to the music, and flows, right? Number 12 is Stargazing, another great love song, great record, for the ladies, He is often described as a musician or artist transcending all genres of music, a brilliant creator, I say, he's a star. We're gazing at Kid Cudi. He's talking about stargazing. Well, we're gazing at you. You're the star. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. Support the books. Go listen to the music I executive produce. Go grab some merch for the family. Go buy me a tea, coffee, or virtual water or whatever in the description for support. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the album. Kid Cudi is back. Kid Cudi is called Free, man. Last record, number 13, called Saltwater. I'm getting kind of, he's probably gonna speak on this album, how personal it is and how vulnerable, of course, he is, and how much, he shared, and what this album meant to him. Hopefully we get that breakdown. But I can't wait. Number 13, salt water. There are great benefits with salt water, right? Great health benefits for exfoliation and improved breathing, actually, salt water. This album is salt water. It's healthy for the soul. It's healthy for the imagination. 2025 Wicked Awesome Records LLC, Republic Records, and UMG, man. Listen, man, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, you ain't disappoint. It's been a minute. I know your fans were like edgy. Your fans are probably like, itching for you to come out. I'm a fan. I've always been a fan. This was never one of those ones that's like, yo, I gotta have Kid Cudi. I gotta have a Kid Cudi album. But I do appreciate Kid Cudi, your music, and your creativity, your writing ability, and everything. I love this album, Kid Cudi. Album of the year contender for sure. Yeah, we coming back from Cleveland, Ohio. We back in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. The Bean, you know what I'm saying? We back in the Bean. Yeah. All right, y'all. Go love your loved ones, man. Go love yourself, man. If you got more energy, go love some strangers. All right, some strangers. You know what I'm saying? On dogs.